Containerization in LLM and RAG with AWS and SageMaker. Definition: the practice of packaging components of large language models (LLM) and retrieval-augmented generation RAG projects into containers for efficient deployment and scalability on the AWS Amazon Web Services platform with SageMaker. Key components: AWS services, SageMaker, fully managed service for building, training, and deploying machine learning models at scale. ECS, Elastic Container Service (ECS) or Elastic Kubernetes Service (EKS) for managing and orchestrating containers. Lambda, serverless compute service for executing code in response to events or triggers. API Gateway, managed service for creating, publishing, maintaining, and securing APIs. S3, object storage service used for storing model artifacts, data, and other resources. Containerization architecture, Docker containers, packaging LLM and RAG components into Docker containers for consistent deployment. ECS/EKS clusters, utilizing ECS or EKS to orchestrate and manage containerized applications. SageMaker endpoints, deploying model inference endpoints with SageMaker for real-time generation. Lambda functions, using serverless Lambda functions for lightweight processing tasks. CI/CD pipelines, implementing automated pipelines for building, testing, and deploying containerized applications. Benefits: scalability. AWS ECS/EKS allows scaling containerized applications based on workload demands. Flexibility, supports multiple programming languages, frameworks, and container configurations. Efficiency, reduces infrastructure overhead and optimizes resource utilization with containerization. Integration, seamlessly integrates with other AWS services like S3, Lambda, and API Gateway. Security, leverages AWS ING, VPC Virtual Private Cloud, and encryption mechanisms for data protection. Tools and technologies. Docker, containerization platform for building, packaging, and distributing containerized applications. AWS ECS/EKS, services for orchestrating and managing Docker containers at scale. AWS SageMaker SDK, Python SDK for interacting programmatically with SageMaker services. AWS CLI, command line tool for managing AWS resources and services. CloudFormation, infrastructure as code IAC tool for provisioning and managing AWS resources. Challenges: complex infrastructure setup, designing and configuring ECS/EKS clusters and SageMaker endpoints for optimal performance. Container orchestration complexity, managing dependencies, networking, and scaling of containerized applications. Data persistence and management, ensuring data consistency and persistence across containerized environments. Security and compliance, implementing robust security measures and adhering to compliance standards in containerized deployments. Monitoring and debugging, setting up monitoring tools and processes for performance metrics and debugging containerized applications.